Hey boys, welcome back to some Young Guns career mode, and we're up to, this is the final, so it says final round 1 for the game here, but it's the final. We're taking on the rivals, which is cool. We're taking on Tonga, so it's a pretty good final. I mean, any other teams would have been a challenge. I mean, last game we only just beat the Cook Islands, who probably the weakest side. As we look at the Tongan boys walk out, the team I think is probably going to be the exact same. It looks pretty similar. It's a good backline, and the Haas pairing, Conrad Harrell, Willie Tonga, and a good strong forward pack as well. I mean, it's a good side. The bench isn't that good. They could have put a bit more power on the bench, but overall it's a good side. The Haas are definitely strange, but they're effective. Like, on the game, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, Willie Tonga carved us up that last game. I think he scored like two like length of the field tries. So we have to be a little better in shutting them down. I mean, we just gotta worry about the running game. It's nothing to do with like passing or anything. It's just the power and running game of the backs, really. So if we can snuff that out, then we should be doing alright. As Nofalumi gets an early chance here, tries to take on the fullback, but a good solid hit actually. He just nails him in defense. As we look to spread it back to the left hand side, open up the field, go back to the left, and Ben Roberts here making good ground as well. Straight up the middle of the ruck, as Peter Godney puts in a decent little early tackle kick, and we'll get the repeat set. I was pretty happy with that play. We could have chanced our arm and gone for a try with a few more tackles, but wear a bit of time out, go for another full set of 6, but it doesn't pay off for us as Godney gets tackled on last play. The defense just rushed out of the line, didn't get a chance to put in a kick, which is always frustrating, as that means Conrad Harrell, the 5'8", just makes a clean line break. So I said at the start, we have to watch out for that, and he straight away he's keeping us on our toes with that sort of stuff. As Soliola here down the right hand side gets it onto Nofaluma once again, taking on the fullback, gets the offload, a bit sloppy, but it does pay off. Steve Maddai does eventually pick it up. There wasn't really anyone in support, probably shouldn't have thrown it. And then unfortunately we go for, I don't know if that was an early tackle kick, but we were struggling to get out our end here. I went for a kick even though we were against the wind, and George Tafua, he was in the middle of the field for some reason. He picked up the loose ball and just strolls over for a try. So that was pretty annoying stuff. It was good defense by the Tongans. I mean, you got to give credit where it's due. They defended really well. I mean, we had to put in an early kick there, or maybe it was last tackle, I'm not too sure, but we made no ground and we got pinned down there. But then Anthony Milford here just stands them up, and we needed something to go our way, and Anthony Milford, the magic man himself, to give us a little bit of spark. We had a few little chances, but the Tongan side's probably a little bit all over us with their defense. But off the kick here, they were just nearing half time, maybe a little bit of fatigue, and just a massive hole straight up the middle. Anthony Milford takes full advantage, and who was that? Number 16. I think that's Michael Oldfield. He was making ground, dude. Michael Oldfield must be super quick in this game. He was catching up really quick. I thought he was going to get there, but then Ben Roberts here converts to make it 6-all. That was a pretty big kick, actually. Pretty big kick indeed. There's a beautiful inside pass to Jeff Lima off the bench. No, he's not. He's the starting prop. Another offload there. Getting the ball out here. Ben Roberts gets tackled there. Couple more minutes to go. Just trying to chance our arm a little bit. Go for a sneaky back-to-back try just before the break. It's Godney, spreads it out to Anthony Milford. Gets knocked down by one of the Tongans. That was quite annoying. We had the overlap, but just a clear-cut knockdown as we spread back to the middle of the field. Gets the offload. It wasn't called a forward pass. I couldn't believe it. Milford is tackled just before the line. When the offload was thrown, I sort of didn't take off straight away with Milford. If I did, we would have scored, but I thought he was going to get called a forward pass, but just that slight hesitation cost us. So a 6-all halftime scoreline, I mean, it's pretty fitting. I think at the end of the first half, we definitely played better than the Tongans. As last tackle there, what an absolute shocking kick that was. Just abysmal. But we get another chance here. Early tackles and just a mountain of possession. The fullback, I think Oldfield now has come on as fullback, so He's probably better rated, as Tortoise gets tackled over the line. We just can't find the grass. He's tackled over the line. This is very annoying. It's so close to the goal line, as Milford just get raced up there. And just no room to move. Like, this close to the try line, it's pretty hard to actually score. I mean, you can cheese it and like do a really long cutout pass and probably just stroll your way through, but I don't really like doing that. But it's a bit annoying being that close to the try line. It's spread out to the left here. We haven't really seen too much of the ball out here. Joseph Leilua there gets a clean break. It's Ben Roberts here, finds a bit of room to move, but well shut down by, looks like maybe Moi there, the prop. As last tackle once again is putting in a nice little chip kick. Oh, Leilua, I thought he had that ball, but Solomon Carter there just swoops on it just before I could get to it. As Ben Roberts throws a dummy, goes straight through, throws another one, takes a couple of tacklers to bring him down, but we got a good chance to finally take the lead. Leilua here, 1 to beat. He beats a couple actually, 2 to beat in fact. Leilua scores a nice try. He had I think Carter coming across and the fullback to beat. And he does really good stuff to step back on the inside, beating a couple of defenders, and we finally take the lead in this game. It's been a slog, dude. It's been an absolute slog. I thought this game would be a little bit easier. I mean, the Tongans did put up a good fight the last game, but I didn't think we played that well. I thought this game we played pretty well, but just like that right there, that was, I don't know what happened here. The outside men didn't really push up too fast, and then try to, pass it out to the outside backs, and it missed them completely. So we have given the Tongans a chance to get back into the game. And who was this? Matau Tonga here. Is that how you say it? I guess so. Matai Tonga. He's going to score a try to potentially level this game up. I couldn't believe it. We blew a chance down the other end. Takiaho converts it to bring it back to 12-all. It was a pretty frustrating try to let through. But then or I think it was Sawaso Su comes up with a huge play. I think Sawaso Su might have been, just on the field, really. We brought him on for a bit of impact. We got a really good bench, and he comes up with a huge play. This one-on-one steal, we couldn't, honestly, if they completed their set, we wouldn't have enough time to had an attacking little set here. And we are going to line up a field goal, just trying to get in position here. We're taking up one more hit up with Big Cassiano. He gets rid of one. Unfortunately, gets put on his back, so pretty slow play the ball. But Godinay is back here. It's an awful pass from dummy half, but thankfully the Tongans don't brace up. It was an absolute shocker from dummy half. Oh my god, it was such a loopy pass as we look to spread it off the kickoff. But that is going to be the final win. It was a good, solid game from both sides. I mean, we struggled with the game. I thought we played pretty decently, but the Tongans stood up. They came with their A game. They defended really well. I mean, we made a few chances, but the goal line defense was really good. But a good, solid tournament. I think we were undefeated. Milford holding up the trophy there. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this international little challenge here, and we'll be back to the Young Guns Karimo pretty soon. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.